Hi, it's Kerry Ann here. Welcome to my channel Obstacle Buster and to today's video, Overcoming Physical and Emotional Obstacles Following a Brain Trauma, Part 2. Yesterday, if you watched, you would recall that I actually spoke about communication. Having been a public speaker before I had the accident, I really needed to be able to get that ability back again. And one of the ways that I practiced and managed to achieve it, though I'm not 100% there yet, as you can tell, was by reading 10 to 15 minutes out loud every day, and that was my tip for the day. So I hope you've done your tip for the day. Today I want to talk about something. Actually, no, before I talk about my topic for today, which is just another aspect of physical and emotional obstacles following brain trauma, I want to mention that people who have difficulty communicating following a brain trauma usually also have great difficulty eating. And I certainly did. A little tip: never wear a white shirt or give anyone who's struggling in that area a white shirt, because honestly, you'll dribble and you'll spill your food all the time. I not only had injuries associated with my communication, but the little neurons that go from your brain to your hand, to your limbs and that kind of thing, well, the little nerve paths going to my hand weren't too good either. So not only did I have difficulty eating and swallowing, but I couldn't find my mouth. So, so 9 times out of 10, the food went behind me. So, I mean, that's just a funny little thing. Wasn't funny at the time, and it created a lot of emotional hassles for me as well. But anyway, let's get on to part 2 of physical and emotional obstacles following brain trauma. Today I'd like to talk to you about another physical challenge that I've had, and that is walking. I actually, when I eventually left hospital after 2 years, I went home in a wheelchair because I could not walk at all. But my aim and goal was to be walking independently and to get back to driving and living my life. I actually wanted to play golf again. And when you've been really active like I have all my life, to be confined to a wheelchair or anything like that is a real challenge, and it's not also a physical obstacle, but it's a great emotional obstacle as well, because you keep thinking about what you've lost, what you used to be able to do, what you can no longer do. But having said that, my goal was to get back to walking independently as soon as I could. And again, a very long story short, because as you know, there's a lot of physio involved, there's a lot of exercise, there's a lot of hard work, and you've just got to do it. It's like anything worthwhile in life. If you want it bad enough, you'll put the effort in to get it. So I wanted to walk badly enough. I had issues with requiring splints for my legs and so forth, but within 4 years, I think, I actually managed to travel the world on my own with a walking stick for 4 months. I've got boys who live in Norway and grandchildren there. So I ended up in Norway for a month or so. But I managed to travel the world just with a walking stick. So that's not a bad achievement. If you really want something bad enough, you'll put the effort in, you'll put the work in. And one of the keys that I found was to listen to the physiotherapist and get her to write the exercises down so that I could practice them at home on my own, and just be diligent about it and believe that you can do it. I've got a great belief system that if I believe I can do it or achieve something, then I will. So overcoming physical and emotional obstacles following brain trauma is a lot of hard work. I won't tell you it's not, because it certainly was. And the emotional roller coaster associated with that is massive. But you know what? I did it. You can do it. If you've got physical obstacles that you want to overcome, my suggestion is to write them down and list them out and problem solve in your head first. Think, okay, how can I achieve that? What steps will I have to go through in order to achieve that? For me, walking, I had to learn to balance. Unfortunately, I've had a bit of a backward step in the balance department because I fell badly and damaged my ankle, and the surgery wasn't a brilliant success, so my balance is way off again. But when I realised that my balance was an issue, I got specific exercises for my balance and worked hard at it and improved my balance. Strengthen your muscles. Keep walking as much as you can, whether you're using a walking aid such as a single point stick or a walking frame. It doesn't matter. Just keep your muscles working. And when you're sitting down, lift your feet up and down, do the walking motion in the chair, and just visualize yourself walking, and that will be a great asset for you to have, and it'll keep you motivated, because if you really want something hard enough, you can definitely achieve it. So my tip for today is, if you've got a physical obstacle particularly, then jot down what it is and some steps that you think you can take. Ask for help. Ask a physio or a physical therapist of some description. Ask them, is there anything that will improve the particular area you would like to work on? Because someone will have some answers. Oh, you can always Google it these days too. That's a big asset these days. So physical and emotional obstacles following brain trauma, yes, there are many, 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 but anything's possible if you believe you can achieve it. So bye for now. It's Kerry Ann. Please like my video, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's talk tomorrow again for part 3, physical and emotional obstacles following brain trauma. Thank you. Bye.